Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week I will be going through the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I will be using at least one palette a day. There are 4 palettes in here. There is the Ring the Alarm palette. Very beautiful plum, purple, rose shades. There is the Bling Boss palette, and this one is definitely more purple toned and grape. And then we have the Dark Magic palette, and this has definitely got deep blues, greens, a really good mixture of colors in there. And then the one I used today is Armed and Gorgeous. And look at those colors. They're just so beautiful. I love this green here. It is Top Secret. There's a swatch. So this week I will be focusing on the Vault. I will do some looks on camera, some looks off, and then at the end of the week I will give you my full opinion and review on this entire collection. Let me just swatch this one for you. Again, this is Armed and Gorgeous. So here we have VIP access and guilt trip. Don't mind my arm. I was in the ER, so I have like just stuff everywhere. Just blood and all that taking, you know. So then we have Coin, Agents, and Top Secret. Meaning IVs and stuff. And, you know, meds. So, look at the swatches. I will swatch them all one day at a time. Smooth Criminal, Secure, and Prowl. The reason I'm taking a week is because I want to get a full-on opinion of this Vault. Last one is called Classified. Right there. It is more of a glittery kind of color. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matte shades. And then we have 1, 2, 3 shimmer, and this is more like a glitter. Yeah, this is a shimmer. So we have one that's like totally a glitter, and I am wearing that on my lid, as well as this one here called Coin and Guilt Trip in the corner of my eye. I don't know why it looks fuzzy in my camera, let me know. And then I'm wearing Top Secret in the corner of the eye. I am using practically, I think, the whole palette. I used Prowl on the bottom line, along with more of the green color right here in the middle. And then I used Agent in the crease, along with Access up above the crease. Very vibrant. I love this yellow Access right here. Went on very well. But again, I'm going to do a full week of these. So today was Armed and Gorgeous, and this is my look. Let me know what you think. This might be a long video because it will be combined of all 4 palettes and my opinion at the end. That way you can get a feeling of, is it worth it or not? Just kind of my opinion. I know a lot of opinions are running wild out there, but I did not get the previous set. I got the second one that came out, so I am excited to get the usage out of these. And I only have 2 eyes, so it will take me about 5 days. So I'd say Friday will be my final thoughts on the Vault. And so I will let you know and show you my look each day. And I hope you enjoy this video. Alright everybody, so I'm back to do another look today. Yesterday I did the look with this palette here, It is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. Today I'm going to do, I'm like so undecided here. The purples are calling my name, but then so is the roses. And the, okay, we're just gonna go with this one. This is the Dark Magic. So I'm gonna do like one eye on camera, one eye off. And just to give you more of an idea, yesterday I was not feeling up to really doing much on camera, so that's why I didn't do the first palette, but maybe I will do it on Friday. Okay, so let's begin this journey. I want to go in with this Fenty So I have some videos pre-recorded, so I know it gets may get a little confusing. You're gonna see me looking better previously, but I was in the ER all weekend, so this is now Tuesday, the 21st, I believe it's the 21st of August, and we are doing the week of the vault. I am slowly kind of getting better, so anyways, I'm gonna go in with Poof, which is like the perfect all over setting color. Absolutely perfect to go up to the brow bone. I don't know why it looks so white there. So I will try to stick with my right eye on camera and left eye off. Okay, so now that I've got Poof all over both of my eyes, I think I'm gonna go in with sounds like I'm like shushing people in my house. Just shush. We're gonna go in the crease with this one. Anyone want to see that new Tutti Frutti collection? Hopefully by the time you guys see this, I'll have it, because there are very cute pieces I am curious on buying. I just want to kind of go in store and like swatch before I buy. So they're supposed to be in store, I think Sunday. So maybe I will go in there Sunday. Okay, so I'm gonna do my other eye. Okay, so now I have in my crease. Yes, that is the name. Quite interesting. And now we are going to move on. I'm gonna try and use as many colors out of this palette as possible. I do want to see how well these perform before I give a full honest review on them. So we're gonna just work on building up the crease for now. So I think I'm gonna go in with Potion right here. I'm gravitating towards greens lately. I don't know, just a seasonal thing for me or what, but so anyways, this is a very olive kind of green, and it's going on fairly well. There's kickback in the pan, but not like a really large amount to complain about. I mean, that happens in a lot of my eyeshadows. If you roll your brush or you dip it is better. Like rolling it, you won't get as much kickback in there. So this I'm putting in the crease. I'm not going as far up as I did with the Shush color. Shush, the Shusher. It's a cartoon me and my granddaughter was watching. Can't remember the name of it, but they said that. It was super cute. Okay, now I have the olive green in the crease. I'm gonna go in with Busted. I love the names in here are cute. Inside Job, Mojo, Temptress. I'll swatch the palette for you guys before I'm finished. Or when I'm finished, I should say. This one of the green may not have been that spectacular of an idea. Maybe just bring it down here and into the crease. I was just placing it in the crease to build it up, but I guess the mixture was not a good concoction. So we're just going to put it right there, and I'm going to go back in with the olive green to fix the crease because it didn't work well together. Okay, so I applied Fenty Beauty primer on my lids, and I'm going to go in with, I just placed the blue busted on the corner of the lid. So now I'm going to go in with Trickery right here. Like I said, greens have been calling my name lately. I am so into like ready for the fall season. Very welcoming of it. The colors, just the feeling. I love it. I've never been much of a summer person. I don't know why, but I just, you know, we each have our own preference, and I love fall and winter. Brings a sense of coziness and warmth. Okay, so this is going on pretty good. And I just did both my eyes pretty quick with it, so I'm really happy about that. It's to go on, a little bit like clinging to the lid, pulling on it, but not bad. And I am using my Delium tools, you guys, by the way. If I'm not telling you what I'm using, kind of out of it still. So I apologize, but I'm using my Fenty Beauty brushes, and my Delium tools are like really #1 right now. So I'm gonna go with my Fenty Beauty brush now. That one went on so smooth, and I'm thinking of using, we're gonna go in with Power Cut. And we're gonna place it on the inner part of the lid. Ooh, that one's super pigmented. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'll just throw it on the other one because it's going on so easily. Sorry if I'm sticking my mirror in the camera. I tend to forget. And it's a very large mirror. Very light too, so easy on my hands. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the brow bone, I think. This really doesn't have a great brow bone color except for the one I've used all over. So I'm gonna just reuse Poof and place it in the brow bone. As you can see, there is some fallout. It is not like massive. I am going to clean that up with a brush and makeup remover wipe, and then I will do my concealer and bake some cookies. No, I'm kidding. And I'll be back. Woo! I look like I have 2 black eyes. Ooh, that did not help. I'll be back. Okay, so I cleaned up that mess, the little bronzer and blush. Now I want to go in, I'm going to use my favorite under eye Bdellium. I know the B is silent, but I like to throw it in sometimes. So we're going to use this under the eye, and I'm going to go in with trying to use as much out of this palette as possible. I'm sorry, I'm sticking the mirror right in the face and the camera. I'm gonna go in with Inside Job. I'm just so into these greens, you guys. They're stunning. I know it skips a little bit under here, but I clean that up. And I'm going kind of midway under the eye, not all the way. And meeting it to the upper shadow here. I want to meet it up here. We're going to have a meeting in the corner of my eye with my shadow. Maybe bring it out. Just, this is like definitely a dark, smoky eye kind of palette. That's for sure. So if you don't like deep, dark colors, you will not like this palette. Okay. Now I'm going to, I don't want that down that far. I'm going to do my other eye. Finish bringing it out a little bit more. I will balk. All right, so let's do this. We're going to go in with Mojo right here. Like I said, I'm trying to use every color in the palette. I want to give you guys the most honest review as possible. I'm going to take it from the inner corner, and then I'm going to blend it midway through that green, which is called Inside Job, and this one is called Mojo. It's a really deep, almost looks like plum, but it's a deep, deep brown. Okay, now I'm going to continue my other eye. Now, just because I want to use every color on the palette, I'm going to take Temptress just on the tip of the brush. Same brush I've been using. And I just want to get it on the tip, and I'm going to bring it up high just to see how the black is into the middle and not all the way over. And then I'm going to do that on the other side. And that went on fairly smoothly without a problem. Okay. Now for the inner corner, I want to use, we're going to use Diversion. It's like the only color in here I have not used. I hope this ties together really well. I'm going to stamp it right on the inner corner. It's kind of a nice grainy brown. Not bad. That isn't bad. I want a little bit brighter for the inner corner, but I want to use every color in here, and I think that was pretty good. Okay, so this is my finished look for the Dark Magic palette by Jaclyn Hill. I did use every color. I'm going to swatch them very briefly. We have Proof, Power Cut, and Shh right here. Then we have Trickery, Diversion, and Potion right here. A lot of greens, and I like that because it's like a green season for me. Busted, Inside Job, and Mojo. And then last but not least, we have Temptress, the black shade. So these are all of the swatches. There are 12, yeah, I am counting. There are 12 in each palette, and they each have a small mirror, which is really handy. But I use my popsicle mirror. It is so light, and I do have one extra for a giveaway. But so far, this palette and the I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, let me find it. And the Armed and Gorgeous palette are the two I've used. It is Tuesday. Tomorrow is obviously Wednesday. And I will use another palette and continue our journey on the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill Vault. Again, I will let you know, hopefully Friday, my final thoughts and reviews on the whole collection. Is it worth it? Is it not? I hope it's worth it because I have another one for a giveaway. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I am back yet again with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Vault. So I have used Dark Magic and Armed and Gorgeous. So I have two left. I have Bling Boss, which is the purples and reds, obviously. And then I have Ring the Alarm, which is the more, to me, fall colored palette. And has a little bit of reds, maroons, gold. I think, decisions. I'm going to go purple palette. We're going to go purple palette today. We're going to go with Bling Boss. Okay. And we're going to do this together. One eye on, one eye off camera. I am trying to really give you an in-depth opinion on these because I know there are so many out there, and it's still, you know, questionable whether or not these are worthy to buy. So I'm going to start off with my Fenty Beauty, and this is the blending brush. And we're going to go in with Hush Hush right here. And we're just going to use that kind of like, not all over the lid, but almost. Almost all the way up to the brow. All over the lid, but not all the way up to the brow, is what I meant to say. Because it's not really a light brow bone color, but it is perfect for the lid. So now I'm going to build up the crease. I'm going to go in with Gem, and I want to use as many colors out of this palette, if not the whole palette, so I can give you reviews, decent reviews. This is just going to go in the crease. I'm not going to bring it too far up. It is a very beautiful plum color though. That's for sure. The pigmentation on this is pretty good. I'm not getting a whole lot of fallout. Actually none so far. By the way, I'm using the Delium Tools 167. They call it the finger brush. It is perfect for the crease. Now I'm going to use the crease one. It is 781. And I'm going to go into Decisions. I'm going to take Mystic right here, and I'm going to place this one. It's a very deep, deep color. Right on the corner of the lid. Up to the crease, but not in the crease, just up to it. Kind of just patting it on there. This is, I'm building it up just a little bit to deepen the crease. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the 777 Shadow Brush from Delium. I'm going to try and do like a gradient effect because I'm trying to use as many colors as possible. So we're going to go with Berry Treasure right here. It's a beautiful plum shade with some shimmer. And I'm going to place it right on the edge. Actually, I might cover up that color I use with it because it's way, way deeper of a shade. And I thought it's actually like almost a black with shimmer. Now that had fallout.
definitely have fallout. So just FYI, it's not a big deal. That's why I don't conceal until I'm done. This is definitely a very shimmery sparkle. Now I'm going to go on the middle. Don't worry about the fallout. I know it looks horrible. With Pizzazz. This one right here is a beautiful light purple shimmer color. And I'm going to place it in the middle. It's more of a foiled kind of color. It's going on pretty good without any kind of spritz or... Now, I have been learning with these shades that if you do use your finger, I'm going to go back and fix this. Like, for example, on this shade Pizzazz, if it's like a foiled shimmer shade, you're going to get more payoff automatically, but you can use a brush. So it is kind of a optional thing if you are one that does not like to use the finger for your shadow. I'm not a big fan of it, but I will use it in this case. Then that's what you'll need to do. So that's what I've been learning. And I want to go on the very inner corner with Bling Bling right here. And I'm using a Dillium 758 large smudge brush. I'm going to place it right on the inner part of my lid. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, it's very pretty. Very shimmery and very, very pretty. Definitely pigmented. Very kind of like a foiled kind of shade as well. Okay. I like so it. Now we're gonna go under the eye. Now that I've cleaned it up, we're gonna start off with Sparks right here. Really deep red looking color. Making sure I tap off my brush because now I don't want fallout. Now you can spray a brush, and I have done that with a few shades, and it does help a little bit if needed. If needed, I think this shade is gonna need some spritz. Right, now I'm gonna go in with the two shades I have not used. I'm gonna go in with Glitz and Glam. I don't think I've used this one. I kind of lost track. I'm gonna go in with this one because I want to use them all, and I'm gonna place it right starting on the inner corner almost. I'm bringing it to the middle. Kind of blending it with previous shade. Again, I'm using all these because I want to be able to give a full, complete review, because I know this vault thing has been so questionable to a lot of people. So now I covered up Sparks, which is a deep red. I'm going to replace that a little bit because I want that deep red coming through. Okay, not too bad. Okay, you guys, now we're going to go in with Ballsy, and I'm going to place this on the inner corner of my eye. I believe this is the only shade I haven't used yet. Tap that right there on the inner corner. Okay. So I'm gonna go on the brow bone with Bling Bling. Add a little bit of bling bling to my brow. That's such a pretty color. That went on pretty good. I'll blend it out a little bit. Not too bad. Now I will finish up and come back to show you my final look. Okay, everybody, so welcome back. I have completed my highlight. You know, I've got to beam to the stars and the moon and back. And I have used the entire palette. This is the Bling Boss. I used every single color. Let me swatch them real quick. We have Bling Bling, Hush Hush, and Gem. I still have tape literally coming off of me from my IV. Oh God. Where'd my wipe go? I threw it away. Okay, then we have Pizzazz, Mystic, and Sparks. I hope you can see these swatches really good. And then we have Glitz and Glam, Rockstar, and Ballsy. Some very interesting names. Last but not least, we have Berry Treasure. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite colors out of the whole palette. In the palette, you see here, it looks black with gold specks. In the palette, it looks like a dark, deep plum color. So anyways, I use the entire palette. I think the look came out pretty doggone good. So we have one more palette to go in the vault. And then by Friday, I should be able to give you a thorough thoughts and review on the entire Jaclyn Hill Morphe vault. Do I think it's worth it or not? Again, I want to be very, very thorough on this review because I know there is a lot of questions going on about it. So I will see you guys soon. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is Thursday. We are using the final palette. I have gone and used every single one of them very thoroughly. I have swatched them. I already have thought on the 3 I have used. Today I'm going to be using Ring the Alarm, which is beautiful burgundy rose toned shades. So let's get started. I will do swatches after I do my look. I will do one eye on and one eye off of camera. So I'm super excited to actually give final thoughts and reviews tomorrow and post this on Friday because I know so many people are so curious and I am too. I am. So I'm going to begin with Rush. Again, I'm going to try to use every single color possible in here. And we are going to go up with this pretty high. It is a lot lighter when applied. So I'm going to go up pretty much to the brow bone almost. I'm going to leave a little gap up there for a brighter color. And just kind of build it up a little bit. There's a fly in here. It's bugging me. Bugging me. Okay, and I was using the Fenty blending brush as usual. I'm going in with the Delium Tools 167. I'm going to go in with Alert right here. It was such a pretty orange. Beautiful. There's just tiny bit of fallout in the pan, but nothing major. And this is going in the crease. We're going to start building up the crease. Can you hear that fly? Because he is driving me nuts. I need to get me like a fly swatter. Ooh, that orange is super, super pigmented. Wow. I'm going to bring it out kind of a little bit on the edge here. Just cut because I want to make it smoked out a little bit. That color built up very, very nicely. Now I'm going to go in with Mugshot right here. Some very creative names. And we are again going to build up the crease. I am really liking the oranges in here. So just applying it in the crease and just bringing it out a little bit on the edge. And the same on the other side. Now I'm gonna go on the very corner edge of my eye with Secret right here. And I'm using the small angled shader. I'm just gonna stamp it on the edge right here. Now what I've noticed with these palettes is some of the deeper shades do work better with some spritz. So that's what we're gonna do. Mind you, I always try to get the shadow on the brush, then spray. That way your shadow doesn't get it in the pan. You don't get it wet in there. It's a little bit better. A little bit. Okay, now I'm going, actually I want this out a little bit more here, and then I'm gonna go to the other side. All right, so now I'm gonna do another gradient look on the lid, and I keep doing this because I want to use every color in the palette to give a full review. So I'm gonna start out with, I'm gonna go in with Boom right here. So many to choose from. So every palette has the 3 shimmer shades, and usually one is a pressed glitter texture, which I have become very well aware of. But they usually go on really good, and this isn't too bad. Just a little spray of the brush. Not bad. But some fallout. Not a lot, but okay. Now we're gonna go in with On Camera. Right here, the really nice gold looking one. Before I spray my brush, I'm just gonna see how it goes on its own. These kind of give off a foil look when applied to the lid, not really glittery, more foiled. Keep thinking I'm covering my mirror with my big popsicle. I mean my camera with my big popsicle mirror. Okay, that went on really good. A lot better after I wet my brush. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I finished off my face and I have swatched the last palette, Ring the Alarm, and there are the swatches. So I'm gonna go through this very thoroughly but briefly as much as I can. So this was the easiest palette I worked with, Ring the Alarm. I have to say the shades paid off and blended the easiest. Out of all 4 palettes, each palette contains at least 1 to 2 patchy shades. And this palette, it is right here, Framed and Secret. They are soft though, they are creamy, but they are just, you know, you have to work with them a little bit more to get a little more pigmentation. But when you do, it is there and it is absolutely worth it. This one, so this is probably my #1 favorite, Ring the Alarm. Armed and Gorgeous. I love the shades in here. It screams fall to me, and I love fall. I love winter. This one right here, classified, is like a complete total glitter shade. So you want to spray your brush with any of these shimmer pressed glitters. You're going to get more pigmentation either using your finger or spraying your brush. Simple. But the pigmentation is definitely there. I like the color arrangement in here, but it was a little more difficult to work with. Bling Boss. This one is a gorgeous palette as well. It does have its patchy colors. This one had a ton of fallout. It is Berry Treasure, but I absolutely love the shade because it looks purple and goes on like a black, and it has specks of gold that run through it. I think they each have their own amazing pop out color, like a unique color you're not going to find anywhere else. This one is Berry Treasure. This is pretty patchy, Rockstar and Sparks, but again, once you get it on the lid and you play with it a little bit, it is just stunning. And here I think the standout color is Classified. It is just a gorgeous gold but olive tone. So unique. I just want to make sure I show you these unique shades. They look like one thing, but they go on completely different. And this one is Lolly, which I'm wearing on the inner corner of my eye. And it has gold, if you can see it shift. It is quite amazing. It is in the corner of my eye, and it looks gold. Gorgeous. So now I'm on the fourth palette. Dark Magic. I thought this was going to probably be the hardest one to work with, but I would say this was second to easiest, this one. And then the one I used today, the rose toned one. No, that is not it. That is the purple. My goodness, where'd it go? These two are the best for me. Dark Magic, you're definitely probably going to come up with a very smoky look if you don't mind that, which I don't. I absolutely love it. This shade here, Trickery, is stunning. It is such a beautiful green, and it just goes on so beautifully. Again, every one of these palettes has 1 to 2 shades. This one in here is Mojo. They're almost in the same place on every palette. It is in the bottom usually, and it is definitely a matte. Again, you're going to want to use your brush wet with the shimmer / glitter shades, or use your finger like Trickery. I was way better off using my finger. And Busted was definitely a patchy shade as well, but I could get pigmentation and I could build it up. So I'm gonna have to say that I think overall, after testing every one of these palettes, playing with them, swatching with them, I'm gonna have to say that the Vault, in my opinion, is absolutely worth it. Not only do you get 4 palettes with each of them having 10 shades, but you get an exceptional shade, I think, in every one of them that I just don't see being able to really dupe. I might find similarities, but I think they all have a unique point to them that make it worth it. Again, the patchiness is definitely in a couple shades, but they are workable. And as long as they're workable, for me, I am okay with that. And the price you pay for them, either $15 a palette or $49 for the Vault, I think is totally 100% worth it. I just, I know there's a lot of controversy going around on them, but I am very happy with them. I will totally use them. I think they're so portable. You can grab one, whatever your favorite one is, whatever you're in the mood for. If you're not going away for the weekend, you want to wear all purple tone, rose tone, and they have the little mirror. I absolutely love them. And again, my absolute favorite is Ring the Alarm, which is what I'm wearing right now. It went on flawlessly. I only had one issue with Secret and Framed, and that was it. Stunning. And my second favorite is Dark Magic. Those would be my two recommendations out of just my own opinion. But overall, I am super pleased with the vault, and I'm very happy I got one for a giveaway, because now I can feel good giving it away and knowing they are quality. So that is my opinion, you guys. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comment section down below. I have had a lot of fun using all these, trying them out, and I am super happy they're in my collection, and I think they add that something special to my collection that I did not have before. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.